And our stories are important too, and we want to share them. Our next storyteller here is a local leader, Felicia Sanchez Garbizo, perdón. What happened to my glasses? As a local storyteller, she runs a Hispanic coordinating Hispanic services for the Pueblo City County Public Library, and she's also Youth Services Department. She also works in the Youth Services as a library assistant. We are so happy and so delighted for you to be here and to share your stories with us tonight.
So I'm going to take it to the other extreme. And I'm used to, and my experience in storytelling is with kids and adults and also, you know, teenagers and that kind of thing. But tonight I'm going to tell you one of my favorite stories. And hopefully I can take you back a little bit to when you were younger and see if you can relate to the character in this story. So, this is the story of La Hormiguita. La Hormiguita waited all winter long in her underground home because the ground was covered with nothing but snow. But no sooner did the snow start to melt, La Hormiguita grabbed her mama, ran to the door. Mira, mama, look outside. The grass is green, the snow is melting. Can I go outside and play? Por favor. No, mijita, don't you see those big dark clouds up there? Can't you feel how cold it is? It's not springtime yet, and I don't want you going outside to play. Said La Hormiguita. But while La Hormiguita's mama was busy in the house, she snuck outside to play anyway. Oh, La Hormiguita had a blast. She climbed up every blade of grass. She went upside down on some branches and trees. Before long, La Hormiguita realized, oh, she was getting cold. Oh, Mama was right. I better get going home. And as La Hormiguita was crawling off the branch, she realized she was lost. And as she kept crawling off the branch, she slowly crawled up, and as she was looking up, she saw something in the sky she'd never seen before. Snow. When she crawled off the branch, she stopped at the bottom and she just looked up at the snow slowly falling. She stood there in amazement like this. She stood there so long and just staring up at the sky, she didn't realize a snowflake came floating all the way down. And when she went to walk away, her foot was stuck. She looked down at the snow and she said, Snow, let go of my foot so I can go home. Nieve, suéltame tantito que vaya a mi casita. And the snow looked up and said, No quiero. I don't want to. What do you mean you don't want to? Well, who would help her if the snow wouldn't listen? And La Hormiguita thought, I know. She could see the sun coming out just a little bit. Maybe if I tell the sun to melt the snow, then the snow will listen. So she looked up at the sun and she told the sun to melt the snow. Sol, derrite, nieve, suéltame tantito para que vaya a mi casita. And the sun looked down and said, No quiero. No quiero. Who would help her now? If the sun wouldn't melt the snow, then what could cover the sun? A cloud. I know. So she looked up at this big cloud and she called out to the cloud and told the cloud to cover the sun. Nube, tapa sol, derrite, nieve, por favor. Suéltame mi patito para que vaya a mi casita. make the cloud listen. Clouds don't move except if there's wind. Wind! Wind! She looked up. The sky was cloudy, a little bit of sun, but there was a breeze way in the distance. So she called out to the wind and told the wind to blow away the cloud. Viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite, nieve, nieve. Suéltame, bendita, por favor. She looked out and she heard the wind say, "No quiero." The wind wouldn't help and the cloud wouldn't cover the sun. And there's only one thing that La Hormiguita knew of that would stop the wind. A wall. Well, far in the distance she saw a wall, part of a building. Way over there she called out and she told the wall to block the wind. Pare, pare, ataja viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite, nieve, nieve. Por favor. Suéltame, maldita, and the wall stood there, as stiff as could be, and said, "No quiero." Hormiguita was getting scared and cold, and she knew she was in trouble. She listened to Mama. Listen to her. The wall will listen, and then she remembered a little creature who likes to gnaw holes through the wall. Do you know what that is? Little holes. A raton, you're right. So she called out to the little raton in the field. Raton, raton, she told the mouse to gnaw holes through the wall. Raton, raton, ay, pare, ataja viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grite, nieve, nieve, suelta mi patita para que vaya a mi casita. And that little raton looked up and said, "No quiero, Hormiguita, no quiero. Adiós." Well, there's only one thing she knew of that likes to chase mice. What's that? El gato. And she saw the cat in the distance. He had his eye on that little mouse. She called out to the cat and told the cat to chase the mouse. Gato, gato. Gato. Recoge ratón. Ratón. Ay, pare, pare, ataja viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, nieve, nieve, nieve. Suelta mi patita para que vaya a mi casita. Por favor. And the cat looked over. No quiero, Hormiguita. Well, there's only one other thing that likes to chase cats. A dog. So she called out to the dog far in the distance, over there on the porch, on the farmer's porch. He was just snoring away. She called out to the dog and told the dog to chase the cat. Perro, perro, persigue gato, gato, recoge ratón, ratón, ay, pare, pare, ataja viento, viento, desbarata nube, nube, tapa sol, sol, grita, nieve, nieve. Suelta mi patita para que vaya a mi casita. And what do you think that dog said? He just stood there, opened up one eye. No quiero. Hormiguita was doomed. She didn't know what to do. The dog won't help, and there's nobody that she knows to make the dog move. The farmer's probably sleeping. Oh, unless, then she remembered the flea who lives on the dog. If she could call out to the flea and tell the flea to bite the dog, then maybe the dog will chase the cat. Okay. So, with one last plea, she called out to the flea.